Well, hello everyone. This is Michael Silvers with Power Team. Time to start those watch parties. I'm going to start a watch party right now. I'm going to share. There we go. Start a watch party. There we go. Started a watch party. Life is good. And I'm going to do it on my Twitch. So you want to start watch parties. Whenever you go live, you want to make sure that people are watching you. Let you all know that. You're going to hear me in a second. It's okay. I'll turn the sound up a little. There we go. So in Twitch, you actually host a channel is what you do. So you host a channel. That moves us over. Okay, fantastic. So today we're going to talk about speaker mastery. We're going to get going in 1 minute. We actually have a course going off live in beautiful, as we say, beautiful Las Vegas, baby. And we're also doing it virtually too. So hopefully everybody's safe and sound right now, and in your lives. Life is starting to move back to, normalcy, whatever that means. But start those watch parties. This is, going to be about speaker mastery. We'll go a little, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. If there's any questions, love questions. Questions are good. It's all about learning, education, and training. So my name is Michael Silvers. I'm head of global training for Power Team. A little bit about Power Team as people get on, and then we'll go from there. It's always good to have that education and really that learning. So start those watch parties. Start that really important part. We'll get going in just about a minute. A minute. It sounds good. And I'm actually texting to get just make sure my team's on, because I know they always are. Okay, I'm going to put you on mute for 1 second, then we'll. All right, fantastic. So this is Michael Silvers with Power Team, head of global training. Very excited to have you on. We actually have a training going on right now in Las Vegas. We have 20 new speakers who, great, some other people are streaming my show, so I'm getting notifications. We have speakers right now. We're training 20 new speakers who within 6 weeks or less will be on stages. Actually, they're going to be on this week, because some of them will be on the virtual stage tomorrow. We do have virtual trainings every single day. We want to give you tons of content. We also have 300 live events a year. And the great thing about that is that we really are serious about what we're doing. Been doing this for 15 years. Back in 2005, Mr. Bill Walsh started with Rainmaker, 2.5-day business summit. We're going to sell 200, sold 3,000. Why'd that happen? Because we partnered, right? The word partner. The greatest thing with a partnership is that it brought us out to all over the world, because we partnered with GoDaddy, good company to partner with, Franklin Covey, and the Learning Addicts. So 2007, we decided that businesses needed to be funded. We created a joint venture fund. By 2008, we had our own masterminds. By 2010, our speaker courses, which Platinum Speakers going on right now in Vegas. It's the best thing on the planet. By 2000 and where am I now? By 2011, we teamed up with the Small Business Expos, put us in front of 100,000 businesses a year or more. We created then the internet marketing division side of our business, and we also created the Gold program, which was to create virtual streams for masterminds around the planet and to have local masterminds. So we have 35 cities covered and expanding quickly. It's been a great ride. We have 300 live events again. And we're always looking for speakers and trainers. But how do I become a speaker? What's that piece that I need to complete when I'm on stage? It's really, you have to make sure that you're clear on your message and you get your message across, that you engage with the audience, write that down, and that you make them feel special in some way, that you make them feel that they know truly what it is that they're doing different than everybody else. To say, I am ready for more. So if you want to create that speaker side or whatever that is for yourself, the important part about that is, what is the message that you're getting across? Is your message clear and concise? Now, if you don't want to be a speaker, it's about communication. So, when we went to 300 events a year, we were busy, but having a great time. And then what happened is it turned into very simply virtual, because Bill and I were in Miami. Bill Walsh, our CEO, were in Miami back on March, I think it was 13th or 14th. And literally in one day, the hotel went from 90% occupancy to 18%. Realizing the world had changed, we created a virtual suite, and within a week and a half later, we had a 12-hour event. Yep, a 12-hour event with Mark Victor Hansen and Sharon Lechter. And what we realized is that you need to create something that you always deliver content. So write that word down. This is all about content delivery. How clear is your content? How strong is your content? Is your content something that other people can use? So write the word content. I'm just getting on Facebook here and saying hi to some people who just jumped on. Here we go. Because this is how it works nowadays. It's about having that clear piece of power as we move forward, that clear piece of what we're going to create, that clear piece of clarity. So you're creating lots of content, and content, what that says is we care about you. It's not all about us. So what we created, right, was Success Club. The great thing about successclub2020.com is it's complimentary. You can join it and you can get content. And then if you want to upgrade for it's $100 a month, you get a ton of content. Plus we give you everything that we do, the tools that we look at, the internet marketing tools that we look at, what we're doing, the trainings. You get all of our trainings that have been recorded. Hey, Canada, welcome. But that's a really big piece of how you do that training part is you have to make sure that you're a content machine. Now, you don't have to do it. You don't have to be the content machine if that's not you. Then you work with somebody who's really powerful in content. That makes a big difference. You work with people who are powerful in content, and then you do what you're great at, which is why, first of all, you have content as a great speaker, especially virtually. I don't do all this virtually. We have a team that does this. We have a team. We have a live course going on right now with a whole virtual component. And at the same time, we have not only that, but we have also StreamYard going on right now with myself, right? And then we did recordings earlier. So we have a lot going on all the time. And then tomorrow we have a 4-hour summit starting at 3 p.m. We have the course going on all day. We have great speakers for you tomorrow. I'll actually do a whole piece on masterminding within your own business. We have Austin Walsh will do a half-hour on internet marketing and really creating funnels. We have Daniel Rook from Blink Media. They've been around 21 years, and he's there. He's the CEO. He's the president of the company, really telling you about what's going on today, but giving you his world-dominating message and how to put that in your business. It's actually fascinating. We're then going to have a lot of other content. So we're always driving content. We're always driving saying, again, what can we do for you? But we built the team. So write that down. It's the team around you that will make all the difference. Because right now, Bill couldn't be on this call because he's teaching the course, which I can see on Zoom in another little window, right? Because they're live. At the same time, there's times that maybe I can't do something and he jumps on and teaches for me. And Austin once, if he can't make it, who does internet marketing. So we work as a team, and the other speakers and trainers we work with. So you need the team around you. Who's doing your social media? How does your social media look? Are you funneling down your picture to make sure that it all works, whether you're there or not? So that's called residual income. Write that down. It's residual income that makes a difference. We're building residual income. We're always doing that. We're building with another group, Bill and I, to create residual income in a different way. We're starting, this is where the team, Bill's starting the Aristotle Group, which is a real estate group. We're opening an office in Beverly Hills for Power Team. We also have one in Chicago. We have one in Las Vegas. So we're always doing more to encompass. But remember, this is not just a one-day event. This has been going on for 15 years. Which is why, a lot of people take our courses because they want that system. So if you want to know more about what we're doing, we make it fairly easy for you to reach out to it. Just text SBA to 26786. Just text SBA to 26786. Because what happens, it will drive you to that next level. Not just saying hi to somebody else. This is how you create communication. What's the word? Create communication. That's right. It's all about communication. And so as you're building and growing, I want you to text success to 26786. Put it in your mental capacity. Text success to 26786. And our team will be, this is like the lines are open. Isn't that funny? I feel like PBS. But the team is there to talk to you. It's a coaching session to walk you through. Michelle, can you type that text success to 26786? And the team will be there for you. Find out what you need and put you into that next realm, whatever it is. But you know it's about content. We have virtual content every week. We're going back to live events. We've got one going on right now in Las Vegas. We're already planning our bigger events to be in Tampa and Los Angeles and Las Vegas. But we're always going to now have a virtual component because we have a whole virtual suite that we built out during this time. So if you're not at the point you can do that as a speaker, then you join teams. So I've always done it. I've always joined teams because teams are a real big part of everything that we do. You want to create a team around you that will do more for you than you'll do for them. So you have content, you have teams. Next, do you know the direction that your business is taking? How many daily activities do you need to do every day to get to where you want to go? What happens a lot of times, people will say, I'm not financially where I want to be, or my business is not where I want to be. That's because you haven't planned on a daily basis everything that you need to do, which adds to your week, your month, your year. And we shy away from that. We get busy in this business. Speakers do this all the time virtually. We just get out there and we go. And we don't sit down for a moment, which is why sometimes maybe you need somebody on your team to do that for you. But that's the point of really joining a team. So there's things that I like to do and things I don't like to do. And I find team members, it's not that I'm delegating because it's so awful. It's they would do it better than me. They would do it better than me. And if they'll do it better than you, that makes a big difference. So you want to find those who can do it better than you in many different ways. The other thing is, as you do it better, right? I'm just texting one other thing. This is great. It's great to have family and teams. And there you go. It's the other thing too that's really critical is as you build a team and you build this dream. What is that piece of yourself that is going to get you up every morning? And that's the why. Your why has to be strong enough to get you up every single morning. Your why has to be strong enough to make sure that you're doing what you say you're going to do in the way you say you're going to do it. Does that make sense? So you've got two possibilities here. You can do it yourself and keep doing it and keep doing the same thing you're doing. Oh, here's the other thing. Is people always say, well, I can't do that, or I don't know, or I won't invest. Your investment in yourself is how you grow. The reason that we are who we are is because Bob Proctor 20 years ago told me, buy every book, read every book, and buy every course, and I've done it ever since. So if you come to me and you ask me something like, well, should I buy it? I'm going to say yes, because you never know at any particular given course what will take you to that next step. So if you talk to me about, well, there's this suite of courses, I'm going to say buy them all. Then you're going to say, well, this is what I can afford. So we're going to take a look at what your investment is. Does that make sense? That's why for those that are beginning, we created the Success Club 2020.com because we wanted you to be able to invest $100 a month and be able to get the best of the best on the planet. And even we have free content if you need to be in that place. But at the same time, so like we have a speaker camp going off right now. Those are for people who are, and it's we'll tell you the pricing. We don't shy away from that. But the biggest thing about that is that those are people who are ready to go and saying and some of them are fearing, right? They're nervous right now, but they're literally going to be speaking tomorrow and on stages within 60 days or less. That's incredible. Because the industry I come from, that just doesn't happen. So at Power Team, the greatest thing we have is we have the stages, we have the size, because we built the team, we gave the content, we know the direction we're going, we know our daily numbers, we know the industry, because myself, most of you don't know who I am. My name is Michael Silvers, and I've been on stages for almost 20 years now. My wife and I built a business and it grew very large. We did a lot of business in Australia, through Asia, through the Europe, the United States, Canada, and the greatest thing about that is it put me on major stages, so I made contacts. And here's what I always said: here's the next thing I want you to do. How can I be of service? If you text me and we set up a call, and you come in right at the call saying what can you do for me? I'm not interested. If you come to that call saying how can I be of service to you, we'll talk. So you always want to be of service in your speaker business. The other thing is you have to create urgency, because people won't join you without that urgency part. People won't join you without that urgency part. That urgency part makes a huge difference as you move forward. That urgency part will drive you to that next level and get you up every morning. Does that make sense to everybody? So text success to 26786. I don't know how many times I can say that, and I will say it because people will do it anyways. But at the same time, make sure that you're really ready to go, because we don't mess around. We move very fast. We move very fast. We've all been in this business a long time, but we're really there to help other students. We have our Rainmaker, our 2.5-day business boot camp. We fund small businesses. We have our Win Mastermind to help the 50 of the greatest people get together, and you could be one of those. We have Platinum Speaker Camp to put you on stages within 60 days or less and get you on virtually almost immediately, because we have the suite. We have all those resources to do what we need to do to get it done. And so I want to make sure your content is locked in. You're there to be of service. You have a team around you, because it's great to work with speakers who already have some kind of team around them. It makes it a lot easier for the rest of us. And that will be a big difference as we move forward. So there you go. That's 15 minutes of tidbits from 20 years of experience and being on most of the world's greatest stages, being with most of the greatest on their stages, pulling them off, putting them on, talking, speaking, training, 5-day trainings, 15 years of masterminds. If there's any questions, I'll take some questions. If not, we'll let you guys go soon. Thank you, Dan. Daniel, you're amazing too, by the way. Mr. Gomez, you are just amazing. So is there anything else anybody else needs, any questions? And if you don't, that's okay, because I'm going to return to Platinum Speaker Camp. We are on tomorrow. Okay, there's 2 things going on tomorrow. Number one, networkatnoon.com. That's for noon, right? Pacific Standard Time. That's where you can network with other people. You actually get to go on a board, and the great thing about it is you're actually in individual seats. You're sitting in individual seats, and you get to network with others. The other thing, too, is at 3 p.m. we have our summit. So the summit will be myself, Daniel Rook from Blink Media, Austin Walsh talking about internet marketing. We've got Christoph talking about building a business and really taking a look at speaking. We have a huge lineup tomorrow. We have mindset, we have business development, and it goes on for 4 hours, so make sure you stay on. The other thing, too, is we do have a virtual mastermind, which, Michelle, I think I sent you the information on that. So I'd like you to give that out to anybody to get them in. But you know what you need? You need to be on for 2 hours. That virtual mastermind is next week. You need to be on for 2 hours because we work together as a team. Daniel, make sure that you get on that. You can always send me an email or a text, but make sure, or just talk to Michelle, get on that virtual mastermind. That's a big piece because we work together. All right. How many virtual speaking events do you hold in Canada? The virtual events actually, our virtual events are worldwide. I've actually got a big network in Canada because of the speakers I worked with for years and years and years. But our events are actually all over the world. So we've had people in our mastermind from India, England, Australia, all over the place. Germany, wherever they're from, we've had people come into our virtual mastermind. So the virtual masterminds are everywhere. The virtual speaking events get broadcast everywhere, which is why we have people coming in, because we do market all around the world. So hopefully that answers your question, Don. And we do a week. How many virtual events do we have a week? Monday, Entrepreneur Day. I do that. Tuesday is Internet Marketing. Wednesday is myself or Bill for being a speaker. Thursday, we have the 4-hour summit that we do. Sunday night is Bill Walsh Live, and those all go broadcast around the world. We have our virtual mastermind, which People can join. And if you want to join that, you've got to text. There we go. There's the registration for the virtual mastermind. Here, I'm going to put it up. I know some of you can't click on the link. Some of you on the Facebook page can. If you register for that, you need to be on for the full 2 hours because we do work as teams together. And we will have time to work on everybody's business. Everybody's business gets time. And then I'll give you concepts in 20 years of being on stage and also 20 years of running masterminds, what it looks like. So there's the registration for that. But if you text success to 26786, Michelle will help you through that anyways. Michelle, make sure that everybody who you talk to this week gets on that virtual mastermind. Put them all on. Let's get them in and let's get this thing rocking. And I'm always willing to take some business questions too. We have a little time usually at the end. So, all right, everybody. 3:18. I'm jumping back to Platinum Speaker Camp. You guys have been amazing. Michelle, thank you as usual. Just text success to 26786. They'll walk you through and they'll make sure that you get in the virtual mastermind. Michelle, make sure Christoph has that too. So everybody he talks to, he also puts in the mastermind next week. That would be fantastic. Team, you're amazing. You're the best on the planet. You need a team behind you. Content, team, make it happen. Get up for a reason. Get it done. Be consistent. That's why we're on almost every single day. And you're all just amazing. For myself, Bill Walsh, Empower Team, have a great day. And I'll talk to you all soon. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Goodbye, everyone.